I'm Eric De La Rosa, and this is my VA Claims Insider client testimony. Just like many of you, I was stuck at 10%. I was rated at 10% for tinnitus, and I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. I just knew that there was something I had to do in order to increase my VA disability rating. Google searches kept popping up the same thing, a video by this guy talking about how he can help you increase your VA disability rating. And I just kept on pushing by, didn't really want to look at videos. I just wanted to read information. After a while, a couple times, kept seeing Brian Reese, VA Claims Insider. Finally decided, you know what, let me just click on this video and see what's going on. And I was hooked. Brian has a way of just sucking you in, and I was sold. Talking about, get your butt to the doctor. You need to have medical evidence. All these different things. It was just like, great, I hear you. How do I do it? And I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to proceed. I had never heard of a medical nexus letter before. I had never heard of an independent medical opinion before. I had never heard of a DBQ. I had never heard of secondary conditions. I had never heard of somatic symptom disorder. I didn't know what all these things were. And the more and more I started watching these videos, the more and more I started hearing DP, Richard, Brian, all these knowledgeable people talking about everything that they've done, all the claims that they've heard. All these lights started clicking. I started having these aha moments, and I started realizing, I've been doing this the wrong way. I started, before I found VA Claims Insider, I was just submitting disability claims just to submit them, and then I would get mad and frustrated on why these claims were being denied. Well, they were being denied because I didn't have the right medical evidence. It was just submitting the claim just to submit it. And, that's the one thing that most veterans do, is just blindly submitting claims to see if something's going to stick. So the more and more I got educated, the more I watched these videos, I knew I had to do something, because whatever I was doing on my own was not working. So I finally pulled the trigger, signed up. After I signed up, I realized that my next claim should be filing somatic symptom disorder secondary to my service-connected tinnitus. In order to do that, I had to sign up for an independent psych evaluation. So I got with the provider, did the independent psych evaluation, going off of the recommendations and everything you hear from all the coaches, from Brian, be uncomfortably vulnerable. We hear it all the time. We hear Brian say it all the time. You need to be uncomfortably vulnerable. You need to tell your story, and it's hard. It really is. It's hard to be able to tell another person, hey, I have problems. I have issues, and, issues with my marriage, issues with my children, anger outbursts, issues concentrating. You don't realize the amount of issues that you are containing, holding back, not being genuine about, until you allow yourself to be vulnerable, to bring those walls down and really get to the bottom of what issues are really affecting you, how they're affecting you, and how they affect your everyday life. If you compare the person I was before I joined the military to the person I am today, they're completely different people. If you put them up side by side, you wouldn't recognize a person from 20 years ago to now. And that's what the VA disabilities do to you. And most veterans, the military teaches you to push through, just push through the pain, take some ibuprofen and keep moving along. And the moment you realize that you don't have to push through the pain, you can be honest about it, you can talk about it, and you can get the VA rating and compensation that you deserve by law, it's life-changing. My claim, after being submitted, went through 30 days after being submitted, no C&P exam, went from 10 to 70%. It's life-changing. It is life-changing. And I couldn't have done that without VA Claims Insider. The challenge with a company like VA Claims Insider is there's always going to be the people who say this isn't legitimate, who are going to say it doesn't work. The truth of the matter is, it does. It works. I mean, I can't thank VA Claims Insider, Brian Reese, all the coaches enough, the medical team, um, for helping me get to this point. I think the biggest issue most veterans have is they think if they sign up with VA Claims Insider, they're going to have somebody doing all the work for them. And that's not the case. VA Claims Insider is here to help educate you on the VA claims process, help you understand your disability, how the VA rates them, and help you come up with that winning strategy. The proper medical evidence, buddy letters, statements in support of the claim. You can't win a claim without these types of medical evidence. Um, and the biggest thing is you have a community of fellow disabled veterans around you to help you if you get stuck. Once you sign up, there's an amazing mastermind group on Facebook with other fellow members who have been through the process or are going through the process, um, and can answer these questions. Um, it's amazing. I mean, it really is. You never feel like you're alone. You have other people who are cheering you on. And when you win your claim, they couldn't be happier for you. When I saw Brian's video for the first time on YouTube, I knew at that moment I had to be a part of this company in some way, shape, or form. So with persistence, with talking through, I finally was able to come on board, um, and I love it. I love every single day of it. I couldn't ask for a better company to work for, to a company to be a part of, with people whose passion is to help fellow disabled veterans. So from going from a client to now the digital media coordinator for VA Claims Insider, helping veterans every day to get the rating and compensation that they legally deserve by law, it's amazing. I've personally referred family and friends to VA Claims Insider to make sure that they were properly rated, to help them get that rating and compensation that they deserve. And it's been life changing for them as well. For anybody on the fence who's not sure if this is right for them, sign up. I mean, it's free to sign up. It doesn't cost you anything to start. You get to talk to a veteran coach. They'll be able to answer all of your questions. And if you feel at the end of that conversation that this just isn't right for you, you can walk away. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. The thing to remember is nobody is ever going to be as invested in your VA disability claim than you are. It's up to you to take control of your claim and think about what's going to be the most important thing for you. When I had that conversation with my wife, figuring out, you know, should I do this? Do I pay this money for from an independent medical provider to get a Nexus letter? Is this really going to be worth it? Is this the way to go? At the end of the day, it's paid for itself. So if you're on the fence and you're not sure, take that leap of faith and do it. I guarantee you, you will not regret it.